The pause drill is a great drill to do for your indoor rowing, whether that's in your warm-ups or in the middle of a longer steady state piece. You're more than welcome to mix this drill into multiple parts of your workout, but highly suggest using it in your warm-up. It's really good at reiterating those good body positions, and there's different things that you can focus on when you're pausing at different spots. So we'll get started. We'll make sure our machine is all set up, ready to go, and then we'll get going into the pause drill. If you don't know who I am, I'm Alicia Clark. I am a You Can Row 2 ambassador, and in this video, we're going to be going over the pause drill. All right, first we gotta make sure that we are set up, ready to go. So if you have a Concept 2 rowing machine, that damper should be somewhere between 3 and 5. That monitor, we wanna have that monitor at eye level. Wanna have that handle down in the handle hook. Wanna make sure that those foot straps and the foot boards are in the right spot so that that strap is over the widest part of our shoe. And lastly, with how we're sitting on the seat, let's walk those butt cheeks back so that the sit bones are in the seat. So it makes it a little bit easier to sit up taller. All right, so with this drill, how it's gonna work is I'm going to start off with 30 seconds of full stroke rowing. Nice and easy here, 18 to 20 strokes per minute. Feel free to follow along. You don't have to follow along with me exactly, but you're more than welcome to. So after about 30 seconds of full strokes, I'm going to pause at arms away for a minute and kind of talk through what we can think about while we're doing that. And then after a minute, we will do pausing at body over for a minute, and then we'll do 30 seconds of full strokes at the end for a total of about 3 minutes for this drill. So we'll get everything set up, grab that handle, and we're just gonna start with full stroke rowing for about 30 seconds. And here we go. Just finding that groove. Nice and easy warm-up pace. I'm at about 20 strokes per minute here. All right, getting ready to pause into that's 1, that's 2, pausing at arms away. All right. Pause here, and then we have that body rock over. So I'm not gonna say and row every time I pause, so feel free to follow along, or if you're taking your own pause, you can make it a slight hesitation, or pause for a little bit longer if you want. It's totally up to you. But what you can think about when you're pausing at arms away is having that nice in and out with those arms. Pause doesn't have to be very long. Think about that you're still sitting up tall, that that torso doesn't move when you're bringing those arms out. Again, staying up tall. You can think about that body rock forward after you're done pausing, keeping that chest up nice and tall. All right, in 2, we're gonna pause at body over. That's 1, that's 2. All right, so now we're pausing here, and here we go. Now that we're pausing here, think about getting those arms out and that body over before those knees bend. Especially pausing here after you've already been pausing at arms away can help you get that order of operations coming back up to the catch. You're gonna feel a little bit of a stretch when you hit this position since we're trying to keep our legs straight. And that's okay. That's pretty normal. All right, so in 2, we're gonna roll for full strokes. That's 1, that's 2, last pause. So what you can do also, when you're going into full strokes, you can always just make that pause shorter and shorter. until you just naturally go into full strokes and it's not there anymore. All right, we'll take 2 more strokes here. That's 1. That's 2. All right, we'll go ahead and put that handle down. All right, so that was the pause drill. Moved through that pretty quick. There's a couple other places you could pause. You could pause at the finish. I don't recommend this spot as much, but you can. The only reason I don't recommend it as much is because it can be easy to get into the habit of pausing at the finish. We don't want to get into the habit of that. But if you're someone who needs to work on the acceleration of your stroke and kind of feeling it and making sure that you're not smacking it into your chest. If you need to practice that nice and strong finish position and you want to practice pausing at the finish for a little bit, you can do that, but try to make sure that doesn't become a habit. That's really important. But pausing at arms away and pausing at body over are definitely 2 really good positions to pause at. One last little note, make sure that you're kind of pausing at one of those 2 places. Pausing like halfway, arms out, or you could maybe pause at half slide, but I don't really recommend pausing somewhere where you're like halfway arms out or like you're halfway rocked over. Just stick to arms out, body over, and then you could, if you wanted to, pause at half slide if you need a little bit of help relaxing into the catch. Because notice that after we're pausing, it's really important to try to fight the urge to want to rush up to the catch. So that's just a couple of little notes on the pause drill. Thanks for watching today. I hope you learned something about the pause drill. Feel free to subscribe or like this video if you appreciated its content, and I hope to see you in the next video.